Day 407. Day ratings is 7. Back on the routine. Was able to get up a little earlier, walk the pup. I think both her and I were up earlier. I think the sun was just coming in, the AC didn't kick on, and so it just got warm and bright and not a comfortable sleeping environment. Not like hot, not like super sweaty or anything, but just I don't know how to explain it. Just it was cool and it was just warm. I don't know. And then I went for a walk, came back, rinsed off real quick, got my smoothie ready, got lunch ready, had two chicken burgers, grabbed 2 donuts, grabbed, what else did I grab? Banana, and then went to work, got there, checked in, was talking to my buddy if he had watched that movie. He didn't watch it yet, so I was trying to explain how I felt without giving it away. So I wanted to have him to have his own experience and him to get his own thoughts. But then we talked about how that is it Michelle Yeoh? Oh my gosh, the main actress and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oh my gosh, her name? Michelle, like phenomenal actress, and she did Crouching Tiger and Dragon. I think that's when I first got started. Like, wow, this person is awesome. Let's see. Let's see her name. Michelle Yeoh. 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 And she had an interview, I think, with, I was going to say it's Vogue, but I'm not sure which one it is actually. And it's just the timeline of her career. And she went to the first movie she started in, the one with Jackie Chan, Crouching Tiger and Dragon, and then ended up all the way to this one, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And she got really emotional and was just saying, finally someone realized the potential I had and saw everything that I could do. I could be comedic, I could do action, I could do drama. And wow, it was just really intense. And I just told my buddy, like, that alone should make you want to see the movie. That the director saw that in her, she saw that in herself, and she found a story that she could deliver that on. Whew, amazing stuff. So yeah, and then came back from work, got the pup ready, went for a little walk. Didn't see too many dogs out there, but we did see a couple. So we tried to stay away, let her calm down. Came back in, played a bit, and then got ready for my group run. And today we didn't do the trail run, we did the Soul Sports run. And excuse me, we did just 6.2. Let me see, I'm scrolling through 6.29 miles. So usual loop. And my buddy Siva was there. Haven't seen him. He's like, man, it's good to see you. How have you been? And he caught me off guard. I was kind of talking to 2 other friends real quick, and then he saw me. I was like, oh wait, all right. But I recognized him for sure, so we chatted a bit, and he hung out with us for the run. And then he fell off a bit. He was running with one of the other guys, Gary, and then he turned back around with us. And so we were picking up. He ran with us about half a mile, and he dropped off a little bit. And I said, hey, you know what? Let's just hang back with him. We're not going that much difference in pace, so let's just hang out with him and talk. And so we talked, and then he picked it up a little bit in the end, came back and talked, and then they had like prizes. So it was a really cool raffle. And I had talked to Gary about it, and I said, maybe you should offer him tickets. Like, one, if you bring a friend, two, if you wear gear pertaining to the people that are there, and then three, for bringing in a pair of old shoes. Oh my gosh, what was another one? Oh, there was a bunch. It was like 7 or 8 ways to get tickets. And so they had the demos there for, it's called Scratch. I didn't bring it in, but it's all natural kind of energy bars or energy supplements. So that they had some for hydration, so little things you put in the water and just stir, shake it up. And then you have quick electrolytes, some calories, a little bit of vitamin, which is really interesting because they had I was going to say Gatorade jug, but just a 20-gallon jug or 10-gallon jug. And I thought it was with water, so I filled up the cup and I tasted it. I was like, this doesn't taste like water. But it had just the slightest taste, like just enough to the point where you're thinking, I can taste something, but not to the point where you're just like, oh, it's too strong, or it's bitter, or it's overwhelming. It was just right, and it was just like, man, this feels light, feels good. I feel like I can drink this after a run on a hot day without it being too much for my body or stomach. And it ended up being the Scratch system. It's their new lemon lime. So we grabbed a sample of that, grabbed a little bit of the gummy they had as well. I think it was different flavor. It was raspberry, some berry flavor. And then the Ultra Shoe Company was out there and had us demo shoes. And I got there a little bit later than I wanted. I was saying hi to a couple friends, and Gary came to say, hey, you can get shoes? I said, I don't know if they're going to have any left. I went over there and was like, do you by any chance have 10? They're like, pull them out, here you go. So he switched shoes, tried them on, they were alright. I honestly didn't feel a lot different, just because my legs are still sore from the race yesterday. My hamstring's a little tight, my calves are still shot. And so I feel like the bad person that if I were to give reviews, it's like I couldn't say, oh, they were super cushiony, they helped roll. Like, everything today was sore and hurt. It hurt walking, getting up, getting down, getting out of the car. But it was nice to try a new shoe and put in tickets to, gosh, we had so many raffles. There was one for the shoe company's gear, there was one for the Ultra gear, one for the Scratch food, the supplements, and there was two $50 off for a gift card from the shoe company, one free pair of running shoes from Ultra, and my gosh, a massager. I think it was a neck massager, neck or hand massager. So that was really cool. And it was funny, it was only 2 people put in tickets for that one because it wasn't like an open box. Anyways, the guy that won and my buddy Brandon were the ones that went in, and so yeah, Brandon was there too, so I ended up running most of it with him today. That was great. Saw Jason, Christine, Alicia, Greg, my buddy Siva I already talked about. Anyone else that that's about it. Most of them. I mean, there's more there that I wasn't too familiar with. Those are the ones I regularly bump into and chat with. And then, yeah, I had a good time. There was some watermelon, there was a couple cookies, there was some chips, there was some stickers, so I grabbed a couple stickers. I grabbed one, and then the Ultra girl came and was like, just take them all, just take them all. Okay. I guess I'll take them. There's only 2 there, so it's not like I had a handful. Then came back, made some pasta, made half ravioli, half spaghetti noodles, Sat down and ate that. Was watching the show Ultimatum, which is, I don't want to say like a spin-off of Married at First Sight, or Love is Blind. It's like a spin-off of Love is Blind, like an alternate take, and they take couples that have been engaged for a while, and one of the people in the relationship has given the other person an ultimatum, saying, "I want to get married. This is what I want." But then they take them, and they all know this going in. It said you can spend 2 days together, and then you kind of break up, and then you go on these other dates with the other couples. And there's 6 couples, so there's 12 people all together, and you see if you have a better connection with someone else. And then if you do, and you both pick each other, you spend 3 weeks as a married couple, and 3 weeks back to your previous relationship. Wow. But I just finished a part, and they had a big old meeting, and they were picking new couples, and just things that happened were like no fights or anything, but just you could tell that there was ways that when someone kind of gets denied, they go back to their secure fallback, right? And they want someone to appreciate them and love them and care for them because they feel hurt and crushed, and so they want someone to help pick them up. And so it was almost like a domino effect. It happened to one person, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then things are like, whoa. But anyways, that was interesting. Me and my buddy were watching it. They had almost finished it, so they said, "You better catch up." And so I said, "Okay, I'm making dinner. I'll throw it on. I'm trying to catch up." But it's 12:44, and trying to get some extra rest this week. Help the body recover from the race. Get ready for the next one, or the next event, whatever happens down the road. Oh, I think that's it for the day. That's all we're going to cover. I still got one more set of push-ups to do to get over 100. I'm at 90 now. Yeah, that's it. No other pull-ups. Got some laundry in. That's the day. That is the day. Oh, my buddy Brandon won his first 5K on Saturday. So, good job, buddy. Thanks for sharing your story. I appreciate, celebrate it. Hopefully you went out and ate some good food or ice cream or whatever it is you wouldn't do to celebrate. Got yourself another pair of shoes. Just more reason to run, right? All right, man. Oh, good job again, buddy. And that's it. Calling it a night. Let's run your life with health and happiness. And have a good night.